Assalamualaikum viewers, welcome to my channel NTS Guru. Today's topic is how to calculate percentages that end with 5 means 15%, 25%, 35% up to 95%. So revising some of the basic concepts, how to calculate 10% of any number. For example, 240. For 10% calculation, just move point from here to after one digit from right side. So this will be 10% of this will be 24.0. How to calculate 5% of any number? If we know 10%, if we calculate 10%, then we can find 5% directly by dividing this with 5. Dividing this with 2. So half of 10% will be 5%. So we're doing some examples. Example number 1 is 15% of 60. So as we know, 15% is 10% plus 5%. How to calculate 10%? Just move point one digit from right. So this will be 6 plus 5%. If we divide 6 by 2, we will get 5%. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. So 9 is the 15% of 60. Let's take another example. 15% of 124. As we know, 15% is 10% plus 5%. What will be 10%? One digit from right. This will be 12.4, and divide 12.4 when divided by 2 will be 6.2. So 18.6 will be the 15% of 124. Let's take another example. 35% of 600. As we know, 35% is 30% plus 5%. We will write 30% in multiples of 10 because we know 10%. 3 into 10% plus 5%. What will be the 10% of this number? One digit from right will be 60. And 60 divided by 2 will be 5%. So this will be 30. So 60 into 3 plus 30. 60 into 3 will be 180 plus 30 will be 210. So 210 is the 35% of 600. Let's take another example. 55% of 900. As we know, 55% is 50% plus 5%. We will write 50% in multiples of 10 because we can find 10%. For 10%, one digit from the right, and for 5%, this divided by 2 will be 45. So 90 into 5 will be 450. 450 plus 45 will be 495, will be the 55% of 900. So let's take another example. 85% of 1600. So we will do quickly. 8 into 10% plus 5%. For 10%, one digit from right, and for 5%, 160 divided by 2 will be 80. So 160 into 8 will be 1280 plus 80. So 1360 is the 85% of 1600. Let's take another example. 95% of 2400. So 95% is 90% plus 5%. So 90% is multiple of 10. 9 into 90 plus 5%. So for 10%, one digit from right, and for 5%, this divided by 2 will be 120. So 240 into 9 is to 160 plus 120. This will be 2280. So व्यूअर्स, आपने देखा कि हमने परसेंटेजेस बिना कैलकुलेटर के कैसे फाइंड की। वीडियो पसंद आए तो इसे लाइक और शेयर कीजिए और मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर कीजिए।